Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Angelia Putri Dwi Puspitasari. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 stages of computer-assisted language learning. And then, I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of using technology in the learning process. And the last, I want to share to you all 5 until 7 new vocabularies related to the terms of technology. So, stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, start from the 3 stages of computer-assisted language learning. The first is behavioristic CALL, represents the earliest stage of CALL, developed in the 1950s, grounded in behavior theory that emphasized repetitive drill and practice for mastering language structures. At this stage, the computer functioned as a mechanical tutor that provided repetitive vocabulary and grammar exercises, gave instant feedback, and allowed students to learn individually at their own pace. A well-known example is the Plato. We can call it as programmed logic for automatic teaching operation system, which included quizzes, class tests, and multiple choice exercises. The advantages of this approach lie in its effectiveness for reinforcing basic structures through repeated exposure, enabling self-paced learning, and also providing quick and consistent feedback. However, its weaknesses are significant, as the method was considered monotonous, lacked creativity, and failed to encourage authentic interaction or real-world language use. The second is communicative computer-assisted language learning, emerged in the 1970s, influenced by communicative approaches that focus on using language as a tool for real communication rather than merely mastering forms. Its main characteristics include teaching grammar implicitly, emphasizing language use over structure, and encouraging learners to produce original language through interactive activities. In this space, the computer functioned not only as a tutor, but also as a stimulus and tool, exemplified by language game, conversation simulation, text reconstruction activities, and interactive programs such as Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? The strengths of communicative CALL lie in its ability to enhance learner motivation, foster original expression, and create opportunities for interaction both with the computer and among students. However, its limitations include being often used as language teaching, the tendency to teach language skills in a fragmented way, and the lack of full integration across skills. And last, integrative computer-assisted language learning. Integrative CALL developed in the 1990s with the rise of multimedia, the internet, and socio-cognitive theories that emphasized the integration of language skills in authentic contexts. In this stage, the four core skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, are taught a holistic manner using multimedia, text, image, audio, video, hypermedia, and computer-mediated communication or CMC tools such as email, chat, forums, blogs, and wikis. Another key characteristic is the adoption of task-based, project-based, and content-based learning approaches that actively promote collaboration in digital environment. For the example of integrative CALL include interactive CD-ROMs such as. Okay, let's move to the advantages and disadvantages using technology in learning process. Advantages. 1. Technology provides students with endless learning materials from e-books and online journals to educational videos and interactive simulations. This helps them explore topics more deeply and independently beyond what is taught in class. Second, the use of multimedia tools such as animations, games, and virtual reality, makes lesson more interesting and easier to understand. It encourages active participation and keeps students motivated in the learning process. Third, online platforms allow students to study anytime and anywhere at their own pace. Learning apps and AI tools can also adjust material based on each student's ability, helping them focus on areas that need improvement. Disadvantages: 1. Distraction and misuse. While technology offers access to learning materials, it also opens doors to distractions like social media, games, and entertainment that can reduce students' focus and productivity. Second, not all students have reliable internet access and or personal devices. Technical problems such as system errors or poor connectivity can disrupt lessons and create inequality among learners. Third, excessive use of technology can limit face-to-face communication between students and teachers, which may weaken social skills, emotional intelligence, and collaborative learning experiences. Okay, the last, I want to share the new vocabularies related to technology. The first, artificial intelligence, or AI. The ability of machines to imitate cognitive functions of humans, such as decision making and learning from data. For the example, include virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa. 2. Blockchain, a distributed and secure ledger technology used for recording transactions in various digital applications. 3. Cloud computing, a technology that allows the use of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and also process the data instead of local servers. And number 4, Internet of Things, IoT, the network of everyday objects embedded with sensors and connected to the internet to collect and exchange data. 5. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks to model and understand complex data patterns for applications such as medical research and autonomous vehicles. 6. Chatbots, AI systems that use natural language processing to simulate conversation with users, often used in customer service. And last, number 7, augmented reality, AR. This is a technology that overlays digital information or simulations into the real world to enhance sensory experiences. I think that's all. The first, we are already talks about 3 stages of computer-assisted language learning, and then the advantages and also disadvantages of using technology in learning process. And the last, I've already shared to you all 5 until 7 new vocabularies that related to the terms of technology. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students. So today we are going to learn about descriptive text. Descriptive text is one of the most interesting types of English writing. It can help us to describe something or maybe someone clearly so that the reader can imagine it in their mind. Okay? Let's learn step by step with Miss Angel. For the first, we are going to talk about the definition of descriptive text. Descriptive text is a kind of text that describes a particular person, maybe place, animal, or thing in detail. It tells what the subject looks like, feels like, or behaves like, so that the reader can imagine it clearly. And then the purpose of descriptive text is to describe something or someone clearly and specifically. Okay, next, the structure of descriptive text. Descriptive text has two main parts. The first is identification and second is description. Identification. It introduces or identifies the object, person, or place that will be described. For the example, animal. I have an animal, cat. I have a cat. Its name is Mimi. Only identify my cat. The name is Mimi. And the second, description, provides details about the subject. About the subject is characteristic, such as appearance, quality, or maybe habits. For the example, Mimi, my cat, has soft white fur and big blue eyes. She is small and very cute. So remember, identification. Identification tells who or what the text is about, while description part explain what it looks like or what it is like. Okay, to make a descriptive text, we have language features to make it. Let's see what kind of language we usually use in descriptive writing. For the first, we must use simple present tense to express generally truth. For the example, the sky is blue. Second, adjectives to describe appearance or appearance or maybe quality. For the example, beautiful, tall, friendly, soft. Third, we use linking verbs is, are to connect subject with their description. For the example, my cat is cute. 4. Specific nouns to make the meaning clear. For the example, the Eiffel Tower, my cat, the city park. And last, action verbs to show habits of behaviors. For the example, my dog likes to play. Miss Angel have for an example of descriptive text. Favorite place. Maybe you can read and identify which the identify part and then identification part and description part. Okay, great job everyone. Now that you have learned and understood the example that we have discussed, Miss Angel can see that you already master how to identify and differentiate the part of a descriptive text, such as which is identification and which is description. Since you have done so well, it's time to you to apply your understanding in a fun way. We are going to use technology to help you to complete your task, but don't worry, Miss Angel will guide you step by step, so you know exactly what to do. So your task is, the first, you are going to write a descriptive text about your favorite activity. And the second, use the language feature that we have learned today, simple present tense, adjective, and etc. And then after writing, create a mind map based on your paragraph using Google It. And the last, submit both your descriptive text and your Google mind maps to our class group. But don't worry, I will show you how to use it, to use Google it. So just relax and follow the instructions carefully. Okay student, now open Google it, written with double G, Coggle. And then log in using your account if you have already registered. Wait. After that, click create diagram at left. Nah, in the center, you can write your main subject. For the example, my favorite activity. Yeah. Okay. If you click the subject, you will see plus signs maybe on the right, left, top, and also the bottom. Click one of them to add branch. If you want to make another branch from that one, just click the end of the branch again. It's super easy. When you have finished your mind map, simply save it by clicking the save button in the top right corner, download. Okay, it's very convenient, right? Google makes creating a mind map much easier. No more confusion or missing notes.